We will go on the record in the matters 25 CM 204, 25 FO 161, 162, 163, and 231. State of Wisconsin, County of Burnett versus Jared Boucher. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Boucher appears in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for a status conference, perhaps potential pleas. I know that there's been some discussions and work between both of you. Which side would like to update the court?
Your Honor, my understanding is that the offer was presented at the last hearing back on November 5th, and we were affording Mr. Boucher time to review his options, see if he wanted to take the deal or if he wanted to pursue potentially retaining counsel.
All right, so there hasn't been any other discussions with you, Mr. Boucher, and the state?
No.
Okay, so please tell me, update me on your position.
I'd just like to accept the plea.
You'd like to accept the plea?
Yeah.
And I can't recall exactly what it was, but it plead to the negligent operation of a boat?
It was the plea to the OWI first, the boating OWI first, the negligent operation of a boat for court costs and dismissal.
A single poor decision on the water brought this man straight into court. Now, he must face the consequences and navigate the legal storm ahead.
And read in the remaining.
All right, can you say that one more time?
Sure. So the offer was to plead to the boating OWI first and the negligent operation of a boat for court cost only, and dismiss and read in the remaining ticket matters and remaining forfeitures.
All right, so Mr. Boucher, you would like to accept that deal, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, and so you've had plenty of opportunity to consider the offer here?
Yes.
And you've had plenty opportunity to discuss and further negotiate with the state?
Yes.
And to retain an attorney if you wish to do so?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that an attorney goes to law school and they learn how to practice law, look for defenses, and how to argue your case and facts, as well as to negotiate on your behalf? You understand that?
Yes, yes.
And did you go to law school?
No.
Okay, just needed to ask that. I need to make sure that you understand that there are certain advantages to having an attorney, and those are the advantages, and disadvantages because you didn't go to law school. You may be intelligent and you may understand certain things, but there are things that a lawyer can do and see that perhaps a lay person cannot. And so do you understand that?
Yes.
And how old are you?
48.
Can you read, write, and do you understand the English language?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any drugs, alcohol, or other medications in the last 24 hours?
No, Your Honor.
Highest level of education?
GED.
Okay. And so you wish to accept the offer here, and it's plea to negligent operation of a boat, which is a misdemeanor, but the recommendation is for cost and for the OWI first operating a boat. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you understand that you would have the right to go to a trial if you wished?
Yes, I understand.
And you would have the right to either have an attorney or have yourself cross-examine the state's witnesses or call witnesses to testify for you?
Yes.
You would have the right to testify on your own behalf or remain silent and not have your silence used against you. You understand that?
Yes.
You would also have the right to have a jury trial. And with the misdemeanor, you would have the right to have a 12-person jury trial. And with the a forfeiture, the OWI first with operation of a boat, you would have the right to have a 6-person jury trial. But do you understand that you would have the right to have those jury trials?
Yes.
And you would have the right to have that jury with the misdemeanor for those 12 jurors to reach a unanimous decision as to your guilt or to your innocence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And with the 6-person, you would have the right to that jury trial, but only 5 out of the 6 would need to reach a decision. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And do you understand you would have the right to have the state prove your guilt in both of these cases with the misdemeanor beyond a reasonable doubt, and with that OWI first operation of a boat by clear, convincing, and satisfactory evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And you understand that by pleading guilty to both of these counts that you're waiving and giving up those rights?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your pleas could result in your deportation?
Yes.
Do you understand that with regards to the operating a boat while intoxicated, the state would have to prove that you were operating a boat, a motorized boat, and that you were under the influence of an intoxicant and it exceeded the Wisconsin state law for intoxication. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And do you understand that with the negligent operation of a boat, the state would have to prove that in Burnett County, you operated or used a boat or manipulated any water skis, aquaplane, or similar device upon the waters of the state in a careless, negligent, or reckless manner so as to endanger a person's life, property, or person, or the life, property of a person or another. Do you understand what the state would have to prove?
Yes. I think so.
You think so? And so what could I explain a little bit different in layman's terms for you to understand?
Well, can I be candid?
You can be candid.
I'm guilty of what I did. I don't really want to fight it. I just kind of want to be done with it and move past it and just move forward. That's just kind of where I'm at.
Okay. And so in layman's terms, what the state would have to prove here is that you operated here a boat, okay, and you operated it in such a careless or negligent or reckless manner that it endangered either somebody's life, which not here, or property, okay?
Right,
That you
yes.
endangered it so recklessly and carelessly and negligently that it could have damaged property or hurt somebody. So do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
And so with that, you're agreeing and you're admitting your guilt.
Yes.
And with this, upon conviction of this misdemeanor, you shall be fined not more than $200 or imprisoned not more than 6 months or both. And further, that the court shall require you to obtain a certificate of satisfactory completion of a safety course. And if you have a valid certificate at the time that I impose this sentence, that I shall permanently revoke that certificate and order you to obtain a certificate of satisfactory completion of a safety course. And I know there was an issue with that at the last time. You wanted to look at that and see about taking the other course or doing something. Is that right? Did
Yes.
you look into that?
Yes.
What did you find out?
That I just have to go take the course and get it taken care of.
And so, okay, and so you're prepared to go ahead and do that?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And so with regards to the operating a boat while intoxicated, the citation has an amount, but that most likely is different than the actual amount. Mr. Vila, has there been an offer as it relates to the citation amount?
No, Your Honor, just guidelines for that one.
Guidelines for that one. I know the ticket says $452.50, but that does not include court costs and fees. So that would be $568, okay?
Yes.
All right. Which is different than an OWI with vehicle. Okay, so has anyone made any threats or promises to you for you to plead guilty to these charges?
No.
You're doing so freely and intelligently, fully understanding what you're doing
Yes.
and voluntarily?
Yes.
And you're admitting here to your conduct that day that you did operate a boat in a negligent or reckless manner
Yes.
and that you were under the influence of an intoxicant at that time?
Yes.
You were legally intoxicated?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Thank you for your admission and being so candid. Do you have any questions for the court or for the state before I proceed?
No, I think you explained it pretty well.
Okay. Then as to 25 FO 161, operating a boat while intoxicated, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
As to 25 CM 204, that is negligent operation of a boat, water ski, or aquaplane, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
And do you understand that there is a recommendation from the state for costs and fees? But do you understand, just so you know, I'm not bound to follow that by law. I could sentence you to the maximum penalty. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Do you still wish to proceed and enter those pleas?
yes,
Okay, so I will enter those guilty pleas. I will find that you're doing so freely, intelligently, and voluntarily. You understand your constitutional rights and what it means to give up those rights. So based on that, I will enter those pleas, dismiss and read in the other remaining counts. Judgments of conviction will be entered today. Argument, Mr. Vila?
Thank you, Your Honor. Given the fact that Mr. Boucher is here today accepting responsibility, coupled with the fact that these are comparatively lower level offenses, I think a recommendation for cost is appropriate. The penalties associated with the negligent operation of a boat or water plane or aquaplane as well, those penalties are appropriate in this matter, given the fact that he will have to redo a safety course to be a valid boater again in Wisconsin. As such, I would ask the court to adopt. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Boucher, anything you want to add or tell me about this incident or yourself?
well, honestly, it was a poor decision on my part. And I could have hurt somebody, and it was an eye-opening experience, to say the least. And so like I said, I just want to move past it. I want to just go past it, you know?
I appreciate all of that, Mr. Boucher. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate the fact that you are taking responsibility. You're being accountable. My guess is this is the first checks on a criminal record for you, but I don't know. But I really do appreciate the fact that you're taking this so seriously and that it was eye-opening. With that, I will follow the recommendation for a costs-only sentence. With regards to the OWI first with the boat, $568. Was there a blood draw fee?
I
Was your
believe,
blood drawn?
Yes.
yes, Your
Then
Honor.
plus a $10 blood draw fee. With regards to the negligent operation of a boat, the court is going to assess the $443 in court costs and fees and DNA surcharges. Plus, I'm going to do the minimum fine of $200. Okay, so that will be $643 total there. I am going to revoke your certificate and order that you obtain a new certificate with satisfactory completion of that safety course. Once you do that, you should be good to go next year when everything is up and running. I am not sure if the DNR requires that you have all of the fines and fees paid off before you can actually go ahead and operate another boat after the safety course. With knowing the amounts of fines and fees, when will you be able to have that paid?
I can set up a payment plan, or I can make a payment today and
How much can you pay today?
I could probably pay 500.
Okay, 500 today. So that takes up a bulk of that. What I will do then is $500 today, $100 a month, okay? If you fail to pay each month, not only will the court enter a civil judgment, but I will issue a warrant and you could sit up to 6 months in jail. I'm going to tell you, I take that very seriously
Yes.
for payment of fines and fees. If you're having a financial hardship for a month and you don't think that you can pay that $100, I would need you to write a letter to the court and let me know why. Okay.
Okay.
And then I will let you know if I need a hearing or not, or if I can set aside a month or reduce it temporarily. Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
All right. You have 20 days to appeal. Should you fail to appeal within 20 days, you do lose that right. Go ahead and make that first $500 payment. You make all other payments to the clerk of courts every month, and they're due by the end of the month. Okay. So your next payment will be due the end of February.
Yes.
All right. Oh, yes. And I do need you to do DNA because this was a misdemeanor. And so what you're going to need to do is after you make the payment, you're going to go to the sheriff's department. It's outside of the building, all the way to the back to the day reporting for the sheriff's department for the jail. You're going to provide your DNA. In a case like this, you would have the ability to request it be expunged. That's a written letter to the Department of Justice, not to me or this court, to the Department of Justice. It's easy to do. You can Google it. DNA expungement, Department of Justice letter. It'll give you all the information. It's pretty simple. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So when we're done here, First, come up here, get your little sheet that you're gonna need to take to give your DNA, go out and pay the clerk, then you're good to go, provide your DNA, okay?
Got it.
Let me just make sure that I have a correct address. It's on 130th Street in Deer Park,
Yes.
and I need a telephone. Can I get that, please?
715-716-0326.
All right, thank you. Come up, get your paper, you're good to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Accountability matters. One lapse, one moment of negligence, and the law catches up. Take responsibility, learn the lesson and move forward, or face the full weight of justice.